friend, today we will study about the solar vapor compression system. So first of all, before going to solar vapor compression system, we have to learn a simple vapor compression cycle which is used in refrigeration cycle. So this is your simple vapor compression cycle where the four components are there: compressor, condenser, expansion valve and evaporator. Where this orange line is for the vapor cycle. Vapor in condenser, there is a rejection of the latent heat. So here we use the refrigerant as a ammonia, suppose. So in condenser, ammonia from the vapor is converted into the liquid. Blue lines is given as a liquid for notation, and orange line is for the vapor. So in condenser, there is a latent heat removal takes place. So ammonia refrigerant is converted into liquid, and after that expansion valve, where there is a expansion and there is a decrease in the pressure, and after that liquid ammonia, we can say low pressure liquid ammonia, is going towards the evaporator where it absorbs the latent heat again and converted into the vapor. That after coming out from the evaporator, that vapor ammonia having low pressure is going towards the through the compressor where its pressure is increased. So this is a simple cycle of vapor refrigeration system where evaporator is used for the absorbing the heat and condenser used for the rejection of the heat. So now solar VCR system, where it having the two compartments, one is a power cycle and second one is the simple refrigeration cycle as we studied. So we know that for compressor there is a power requirement. compressor के लिए हमें power requirement लगेगा. There is a power requirement for compressor, so that power is coming from the turbine, and this is your power cycle. We can say that thermal cycle, where the boiler, where there is a heat required for boiler, in boiler to convert the water into the steam. After that steam is passing through the turbine, where turbine runs and converted that into the heat energy into the mechanical work. So same system we are using, but for providing the heat, here we use the solar radiations in boiler to heat up the water up to the conversion to the steam, and remaining cycle is the same, and that steam converted steam runs through the turbine where turbine rotates, and that turbine shaft is output of the turbine is connected to the compressor of the VCR cycle, compressor of the VCR cycle. So this is a simple solar VCR cycle where the solar energy is utilizes for the boiling of the water in the boiler, and after that power cycle is completed and that output of the turbine is given to the compressor where compressor runs, and then the simple or refrigeration cycle or VCR cycle, vapor compression refrigeration cycle, because we are compressing the refrigerator in the compressor, so therefore it is called as a VCR. So this is a simple cycle about the VCR. Now we will move forward for the VAR. Again one cycle is there, so vapor absorption cycle. So we will see also the absorption cycle, solar vapor absorption cycle. So before moving to solar vapor absorption cycle, there is a one thing we have to learn about the aqua ammonia solution. This is, we use this ammonia in that vapor absorption system as a refrigerant. So we learn some concept about the aqua ammonia. When this ammonia when this ammonia is mixed with this cold water, in short cold water, it dissolve completely in that water, making the aqua ammonia strong solution. And after that, when that solution, aqua ammonia solution, is heated, then the ammonia from this solution is converted or get separated from this hot water, which is then aqua ammonia solution, which is a weak hot water, from hot water into the high pressure ammonia. So this is the basic concept about the aqua ammonia solution we will see in the vapor absorption system. This will record in the vapor absorption system. So this is a simple diagram of the vapor absorption system, where remaining half portion means if we see this much, this is a half portion of the cycle which is as same as to the VCR cycle, that is condenser, expansion valve and evaporator. Only the remaining part, that is a compressor, which is replaced by these things. It is replaced by these four terms, where absorber, pump, generator and the heating material. We know the function of this absorber, where the this from evaporator the ammonia, vapor ammonia is coming out, and with mixing with the cold water, where mixing aqua ammonia solution is made, and then it is pumped through the pump in the generator, where the heat is provided, and then that heat that separates the high pressure ammonia from the hot water, and the water is then returned through the return duct in the absorber, and that hot ammonia vapor is then complete the cycle by going through the condenser. Now in vapor absorption system, this is a vapor absorption system. Now solar vapor absorption system, the only difference is that uh, as we know in power system, power cycle, that there is a heat required for converting the water into the steam in boiler, so that heat is provided with the help of solar. Same way here in generator, the heat is provided with the help of solar. We can see the sun rays by using the concentrator, different types of concentrators we studied in back lectures, made to strike that rays on the generator, where the aqua ammonia solution, from aqua ammonia solution high pressure ammonia gets separated due to the heating, and the remaining cycle is completed as per the requirement. So this is your simple, we are utilizing the sun rays by concentrating that sun rays over the generator to heat up the aqua ammonia solution. So this is your solar vapor absorption system and solar vapor compression system. Thank you.